Okay. Orchid words. My husband. On and on it went. I had just awoken from a massive, terrible nightmare with a strange feeling that I was viewing it from the outside. But it felt real. Could what I saw have actually happened? I didn't recognize any of it. Still, I can't write it off as a dream. There we go. I mean, anything's possible as long as you're alive, right? Hi. As I wake up on a soft futon, I exchange looks with the girl cleaning the room in front of me. She's... Good morning, Lancer. Hey, no way, is this for real? Finally up, little squirrel? You need to go. This whole palace is screwed. That thing owns the palace now. Yeah, I know, you just woke up. You don't know what's going on. Just go! She's anxious for some reason. It's weird and confusing. Why should I leave them when there's a soft, comfy bed right here? She's being extremely insistent. She must have a good reason. Seriously, where am I? Well, at least I know who I am. I'm Makoto Soriyama. I'm the master of... someone, and I think I won something called the Holy Grail War. But this place... It's a city of flowers. For just a moment, I recall the profile of a single servant. Her hair was brightly colored, her eyes were golden. Right, she was... Hey, no zoning out! I said to clear out of here now! But where would I even take you? Saber's territory is too far. Should I just drag you out into the countryside? Be cool, Liz. Just keep the little squirrel safe and get away from her. Her who? Get away? Why? Oh, what joy! Celebrations are in order. My fox ears are tingling. My beloved husband has finally awakened. A little sooner than I thought, but not to worry. No, nothing to worry about at all. Good morning, darling. Are you enjoying the view from the top of the castle? The jig is up. It's too late. Now then, maid, make yourself useful. Lead my husband to the throne at once. Yeah, I get it. Just don't leave the master there, right? Fine, I'll be a good little maid. Guess your luck ran out, little piggy. That was the only chance to get you out of here. No more hope for that. Elizabeth is acting strange. There's no need to run. Even if I can't see her, I know exactly whose voice that is. A feminine voice full of charm and fun. The voice that cheers me on and always stands by me. It's none other than... So nice of you to join us, human. You are as brave as you are foolish, and now you'll pay the price for your audacity. You are but a speck of trash. Your very life is dust in the wind to be blown away by notoriously volatile whim. Are you truly the Mooncell's great conqueror, then? I expected you to at least make a fine meal, but you're barely an appetizer. The woman reclines on a throne that's unmistakably a bed. She gives the room a feeling of languid decadence, as if she should be smoking a pipe with her hand to her forehead. Put all that aside. Is this one of your Fox games? Maybe a Fox, but this is no game, you. Oh, come on, at least pretend to be scared. My darling, you're finally up. You know how long you kept me waiting. I hope you're good and rested. Ye who are near, behold and wonder. Ye who are afar, hear and tremble. Very Japanese themed. Now, without further ado, take a look and see. This place is my Millennium Capital. No, our Millennium Capital. Caster probably shows me the palace of her capital city. Looks very majestic from what I can see so far. But she's the most important thing to me. There's no way I'd mistake her for anyone else. No way I would ever forget her. She is the one who lent me her power, even when I was just a weak novice wizard. She is my servant, a heroic spirit who practices magecraft. How was your dream, dear? Was it terrifying? Was it dastardly? Well, not to worry. Now that you're awake, I'll make sure all those nasty feelings float right away. That's what this entire capital is for. Well, that and to house my reign's undying glory, all in your honor. Oh, and just to prove it, Maid, please tell everyone just who I am. People know you when they see you. You don't need me to butter you up. Excuse me, whatever will I do? Maybe a little shock will put you into place. You want to try that again? Fine. Behold the Empress who rules our capital, who wields the regalia and stands above all other servants. The one and only Queen of Seraph, a caster class servant. Her true name is Tamamo no Mae. There, that good for you? Queen of Seraph, wielder of the regalia. That's all news to me, but I do get the message. Anything's possible as long as you're alive. So sure, she could be the queen. That was wonderful, but you did leave one thing out. You know what I mean, husband. Despite everything you just heard about queens and rulers, I'm still your very devoted servant. Your wife and your very own caster. That's the truth, and it will always be. So, all hail Lord Makoto Sorayama, and me, the loyal, loving queen. Nothing more, nothing less. When did we get married? What? Is our marriage on the rocks already? No, you're just teasing me, aren't you? So we had fine, explain it again. During the war, we prepared to send them to the Muzo Core. We exchanged our feelings in, well, various ways, and when it all cleared up, we had a real relationship. I mean, we exchanged vows to be the greatest partners ever. This part's very serious. This will be on the Advanced Seraph Management Test, so make sure you remember. Yes, you do remember it all now, don't you, darling? Yes, causality's finally shining down on me. Total victory for Tamamo. Yeah, she may have a bit of a dark streak, but Caster's still elegant, lovable, and boisterous. She's always been like that, and I hope she stays that way. So the one in question here is me. I'm awake now, I think. It still feels like a dream. When I move, it's like I'm walking on air. When I think, it's like my thoughts are floating away. I try to concentrate and gather my thoughts as much as I can. No doubt I fought alongside her, the Grail War, the Moon Cell, Seraph, her comrades in arms. We overcame many powerful enemies. This castle, this throne, present in other words. That's where everything gets cloudy. So you're still waking up. You were asleep for a good long while, and sure you'll feel better soon. Well, it's all very simple. We won the Holy Grail War and reached the room inside of the Moon Cell Core. There you were named King of Seraph, and I was chosen as your one and only servant to stand by your side as Queen. And well, it was a wonderful performance. You held most of Seraph in the palm of your hand. And thus our empire of the Millennium Capital was born. The Great Empire, one might call it, large as it is. Archimedes. Right, him I know. Seraph's system administrator, a special servant chosen by Seraph. I met him when we traveled to the Moon Cell Core to register for the Royal Authority after the Holy Grail War. He was working as a registration assistant. I walked with him a ways, and then some kind of aberration appeared. You who wield the regalia and the royal authority of the Moon Cell are suited to rule over all the Seraph. And so, my king and queen, I pledge to follow you. Heroic spirit Archimedes, we appreciate your loyalty. You returned the sleeping king to his castle. You've done great things for us since then as well. But how dare you interrupt us? If I weren't so busy celebrating the Master's Awakening, I'd have your tongue torn out and thrown to the pigs. Please forgive my impertinence, Your Majesty. But as a system admin, I cannot ignore a threat to Seraph. That's right, Seraph is in danger. During the registrations, a kind of horrible titan appeared. That's what happened. A giant creature attacked Tamamo and I, and it held me captive. I escaped, somehow, barely, and I got hurt in the process. That must be how I lost consciousness. Anomalies are now spreading throughout Seraph. That creature that attacked the king and I is not the only threat. These anomalies must be investigated and resolved immediately. Who better than your majesties to perform the task? Sheesh, how dare you presume to tell us what we must do? I understand that it's your job, but still. Let's be clear about this, Archie. Our empire may be young, but we have a certain way of doing things. First on our to-do list, we'll completely obliterate all those servants who have the nerve to refuse to bend the knee. And speaking of nerve, how about that Emperor? Her forces are all worthless pawns. None of them can touch the Millennium Capital. So excuse us if we have some insects to crush and lands to conquer. Seraph can take care of itself until we finish with that. So Cass's first priority is expanding her territory. She seems angry about it. Maybe she doesn't like it when other people are outside of her control. Master, you understand where I'm coming from, don't you? Once you root out all those nasty enemies and crush them back into the dirt, all those little dots of yours will float right away. That's what's most important. Peace and quiet for my husband. There's no greater thing in the world. Rashona's pleasant enough, but I can see the fangs in her smile. This place still feels new to me, and there are things about it I don't understand. With all that in mind, even when I know the current situation, I think she's making the best choice. After all, I can already tell how efficient she is. She took over the majority of Seraph while I was still sleeping, after all. I think she'll do just fine. I knew you'd agree with me, Master, and if you hadn't, I would have been devastated. I would have put Archimedes through horrible torture, locked myself up in a cell with you, and cried my eyes out! It might have been a bit excessive. Yeah, this guy's too boring to torture anyway. Lord Sotoyama, you look as if you don't quite understand, so please permit me to clarify. I'm sure Queen Cassie will do whatever she wishes, whether or not even you happen to agree with her. So blunt, Archie, you know it's better to sugarcoat it with me, don't you? Make it tasty enough, or I might eat you instead! Right. Archimedes drives the point home for me. Even if I do have Castor's ear, who knows how much she'll actually listen. A sudden chill shivers down my back. If anything I'd said before in complete obliviousness had happened to hurt her feelings. Who knows what she might have done. Yeah, that's enough. You two have your own room besides. Besides, Great Queen, I don't think Archimedes is done talking. Indeed, Elizabeth and I stake my life on these words. The king has awakened to find the kingdom changed, and so I must inform you both with the enemy who attacked the king still at large, and anomalies in every corner of the land. Clearly the danger to Seraph grows with each passing moment, so I would ask this king and queen to take action at once. Archimedes, you... Cass's eyes burn brightly. If this isn't good, she's in a genuine rage now. She's ready to blast Archimedes right in the face. Touch Cass's hand and try to calm her. And Archimedes does have a point. More than one point, actually. If you insist, I'll hold back my fangs. Very well, I suppose Seraph really is in some unprecedented danger. Somewhat. Not as if we have all the time in the world. Why should we bother with that sort of thing? What I want is to live happily with my master, that's all. I don't need anything else. Huh, that's total BS and you know it. You need money, you need power, you need pleasure. And once you find a little happiness, all you want is more. That's what being a woman means to you. In fact, your true nature. Stop and feel the wrath of heaven, won't you? It's zapping me all over. Where were we, dear? Oh yes, I only want to live happily with you. I want a little fun, a little mystery, and just a hint of decadence. Our united people showering us with tribute, enough wine to fill a pond, acres and acres of food, a lifestyle of dazzling stimulation. That is my dream, my wish, everything I want to accomplish here in our Millennium Capital. Anything else? Well, I don't care. Not even about anything else that lives here, to be honest. I'm still being shocked! You see? That's who she really is, the freaking animal. That's her true nature. Kinda creepy, yeah? It makes you stop and think a little. You should rip up your contact with this 20-something hag. Yeah, that's Castor. No, I wouldn't say it's creepy. It's just Castor being Castor. Heavens me! She's already got you out. Why is she so surprised? Castor's always been a little weird, but this is probably who she is. Nothing surprising about it, really. I wouldn't be fit to be your master if I saw it any other way, and if Castor slipped through a crack and fell right into hell, it'd be my job to reach down and pull her back up. Master, you're so accepting of who I am. I almost renounced my evil ways for you. I see. If you refuse to act, then I cannot force you. You just now figured that out. No one can force me to do anything. I keep having to tell people that. Forget! We're all settled then. My husband, shall we go perform our royal duties? Oh, what timing. Apparently we have an intruder in the castle. A rude little sneak. Let us drink to crushing him at once. Intruder? One of the Emperor's people? It has to be assassin. That whole class specializes in infiltration. Our security is useless. Pardon me, I did not mean to startle you. Caster, can I introduce myself to your master? No, allow me. Master, this rider who just dropped down from the ceiling with ninja-like agility is Medusa. She was rampaging around a solo servant, but I invited her up for tea, chatted away, found out we got along splendidly. So now she uses her quick feet to spy for us. I wouldn't call it a rampage, but never mind. She's not wrong for the most part. Honestly, I dislike joining in on fights, but the rule of regalia is absolute. We used to work with you, we'll see. Gloomy as usual. Well, at least you're not preening on about your beauty. If you're here, does that mean Lubu's here too? Yes, he and Lancer are about to arrive at any moment. Master, Caster has gathered 4 servants to this castle, acting as their temporary master in your place. That includes me, that Lancer, and... Lubu the Berserker? Pardon my interruption, and my tardiness. I heard the Master had awakened and wanted to introduce myself. And Karna the Lancer! Oh, one after another, paying homage to the king and ignoring the intruder. You all need to reconsider your priorities, you know. But on the bright side, what better time to meet them all, my husband? These are our most powerful allies and subordinates, an elite troop of solo servants. Except for the useless Motormouth who can't fight, clean, or cook. I can do all of that. You're the one who says I'm not allowed on the battlefield. Yes, yes, the one yapping is Well, I like to call her Pushy Pajama Maiden. Berserker, a living fortress who rampaged through the Moon's Holy Grail War. The infinitely strong wielder of the Hotengageki. Heavens me! Thanks for your enthusiasm, but you're starting to scare me. Excuse me, Mr. Lubu, could you please quiet down a little? I really do appreciate your loyalty, but... Lubu isn't loyal to anybody. Okay, stop, it's enough. Well, I know he can be scary, that's just part of being a berserker. He's a maniac, but his skills are beyond exceptional. Being the real Lubu Fengshan, I wasn't sure he'd answer my call. But here he is, just like that. He agreed to be one of our generals. Yes, thank you for that cry of triumph. It was worth almost certainly failing to recruit you. You might know him as the Tamamo Killer, since he can kill me in one hit, even if I guard. But let's just let bygones be bygones. Now, Mr. Lubu is a true loyalist. I can tell these things from past experiences. Even though, yeah, Lubu is about the most disloyal person to ever exist. Next is the ninja rider I introduced earlier, Miss Medusa. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. Oh, and don't try to flirt with my master, or I will kill you. I have little to say about myself, but the Seraph is certainly under threat. The threat should be dealt with as soon as possible. I'm glad that Caster has a master like you. More than I expected. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to call him. I'm a rider class servant. My name is Medusa. Like your queen, I'm an anti-heroic spirit meant to represent evil. Oh, calling us evil is so uncouth, even if it's true. I can't deny it. Anyway, besides that, here's the final servant amongst our 4 finest. Please take a look, madam. His class is Lancer. He carries himself with the proud heritage of ancient India. Some call him the hero of the sun, and his name is Mr. Karna, the Mr. Karna. I have to say that name again, Mr. Karna. Has any other empire ever had such a great hero? No, he's the strongest pillar of our whole military. See, when I heard the Moon Cell had summoned Mr. Karna, I gave him a passionate speech and he gladly joined. We're both sun types, both loyalist types. He's drawn to my overflowing charisma. Oh, but don't worry, I'm all yours, dude. You can't compare them to mere AI machines. These are my 4 servants, our military power. 4 servants all stand in a row. Never seen a servant following another servant, especially not the likes of Berserker or Karna, but here they are, formed up in front of me. Are all of them really devoting their loyalty to Caster? I think I'll know for sure until I talk to them individually. Obviously, we'll put their powers to good use. Now, once again, we need to crush this intruder, stuck into our castle, our very own den of love. So let's take a little stroll, straighten up the place, and leave not a trace of dirt behind. Tamamo Extella. Marilux area, the capital of lust. Here is the my room. Now, I have put some effort into this, believe it or not. You seem a little confused. What you need to do is lie back and relax without a care in the world. As you might have guessed, my room is a temporary name in order to avoid regulations. Really, it's like a hot springs inn. I call it Tamamo's Hidden Fox Bathhouse. It's perfect for resting up between deployments, checking your crowdcast data, or, if you want, even some late-night chats. My room is a place for all of that, so if you're tired, no need to ask, just rest here anytime you like. Whether you want a quick break or an all-night stay. We'll go with quick break for now. Not that tired, we need to deal with the enemy. But besides that, Caster... You're planning to lock me away in the ring again? Oh no! You seem to be feeling better than usual. Well, of course, even if I am the queen, I'm just a regular, ordinary, beautiful woman. And here I am next to my darling. Is there anything greater than that? No, of course not. How nostalgic fighting alongside you like this. Oh, but the Moon's Holy Grail War wasn't that long ago, was it? We met so many people then and said farewell to many as well. And I feel like there was some incident that happened in between the lines somewhere. Or did it? Remember how it was back then. The Holy Grail War, the Moon Cell, Seraph, Caster and I fought side by side. We survived to make it all the way here, talking together in my room. Here we are in this royal palace. My room is different than the room we had to ourselves in the Holy Grail War. Caster apparently made it that way, to her taste obviously. Besides that, there's still a few things I want to know. What did you do to Elizabeth? That's your question? Well, to sum it up, I had to make a decision. A good wife will take on all the housework, but a queen's work is never done. Doing both would have been impossible even for me. I have fretted so much about that, but I knew I had a responsibility to our new nation, so I pushed my feelings deep down and kept on working. Pushed her feelings away. I tried to do the same, sitting here and nodding while she throws all this strange information at me. Anyway, that's when the little newt showed up. Might have been cute if she just scurried around my feet, but all she does is screech her little insults. And that's when the idea popped into my head. I needed a maid, she needed obedience training. Casper's harsh when she talks about Elizabeth. I don't think it's out of contempt, but out of tough love. Maybe. I have to ask though, is Caster skilled enough at witchcraft to forcefully control another servant? Ah, that. It's a little trick I can do with Regalia. That's also thanks to you, Master. I only have the Regalia because we won the Grail War together. As thanks to the Regalia, she can enforce her will on other servants. My very first date, and you've woken up and that's what comes out of your mouth? Tamamo's still a little shocked, to be honest. You might say I'm Tama-mortified. Tama-mortified. That's something, alright? She gets excited, she's quick with a joke, but they're not always good ones. She should stop and take a breath. Now that I think about it, is she really thinking about conquering all of Seraph? By force? by defeating all resistance. Is she right in the head? Are you questioning me to my face? I know I can sound foolish, but I have thought this through. Now apologize. I hope she's thought it through. I have more to say, but we should definitely withdraw to the throne room first. The enemy is an assassin servant. If you come to direct combat, she'll be at a disadvantage. As a master, her well-being is my responsibility. Oh, master, so sharp, so mindful, so charming, but that's a different story. If you can't be reasonable about this, then I'll have no other option than to, yes, force you to stay by my side. Now then, right this way. What? What is this? Can you hear me, Master? You're there, aren't you? Inside my regalia? I can hear Caster's voice. I can see her too, feel the warmth from her body. Will I sucked into her ring somehow? Now do you see it my way? Be a dear, stay right there and witness your wife at work. Oh, I can feel your breathing. Now we are one. Even on a dangerous battlefield, you won't get a scratch. This could be done, but now that I've done it, it's quite nice, don't you think? My dearest, right by my side, wrapped right around my finger. I'll never let you go. Let's continue to caress each other like this forever. This is a strange feeling. It is not suffocating or cramped, but yes, it's fitting perfectly, snug and secure. It's as if I'm holding her hand so tightly. And it's so much warmer than holding hands any other way. It feels like we're clasped close together in secret. Now then, Master, let us go forth hand in hand. Go.
らくしばらく味方の被害が拡大中。いかがしますマスター。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。ナイス。後でハイタッチね。思ったよりやるじゃない。でもまだまだナッツみたいに砕いてあげる。プラント発見で私あれ大嫌いです。天末てきめん。よく燃えます。
We have another magical girl sequence.
徹底的にぶっ潰します。
素晴らしい戦果だ。素晴らしい戦果だ。
ジャンプ。しばらくしばらく味方の被害が拡大中。いかがしますマスター。舞い上がっていただきます。ご主人様、このやするぞ。受けるがよい。やそこを動くな。公爵の救援に行きましょうな。我が軍の敗北は許しません。このままで味方がやられちゃいます。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
楽しみに制圧したので、今日を据える女は違うということか。
ノンストップです。ひとっ飛びです。
And there's Archer Emiya.
片付けるとしよう。女王のお出ましか。少しばかりの
変わらず目だけはいい人ですね。ジョーンさん、痛い目を見ますよ。動きました。参ります。彼岸花大作戦。
まだまだ。
その見飽きました。舞い上がっていただきます。ポッパイ、キトビーや。このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。舞い上がっていただきます。舞い上がっていただきます。
理想を見誤ったか。見え見えだよ。ガラージ行くぞ。調子で徹底的にぶっ
We have Gawain.
従者ガウェイン参上しました。
Knight of the Sun.
この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
楽しげに制圧したのに今日を据える女は違うということ。狐耳とはいえ女性は女性。手荒なのは
貴様の方よ。わらわ以外の太陽など目障りじゃ。
なかなかやりますね。勝利は我が権利。
風が怪しくなってまいりました。急に言っときます。マスター、そろそろ体力が心配です。
ここまでの相手とは本気でいきましょう。
私、
やりますね。
反撃参ります。このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。お覚悟。
全力でお相手します。お見事ですが私にも意地があります。
反撃参ります。
容赦はしない。まだ未熟ですね。政権を託されながらもう倒れるとは。
良いな。進行の手を緩めるなよ。
制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
I thought I'd already had this territory.
ノンストップです。
Oh, and now I see this key has Tamamo on it instead of Nero.
楽しみに制圧したので今日をすべる女は違うということか。
一遊びです。華麗に決め。
The assassin Li Xuan.
こうなってはわしが出るしかあるまい。どれ、丹念丁寧に潰すとするか。
姿を見せたら朝日。あとは彼を倒すだけ。
では力比べ技比べとわしを落胆させるなよ。
魔剣士に見せる笑みなどない。後悔させてやろうぞ。ゲロー。
一気火星だ。なだれ込め。
Of course, Li Xuan has a running joke that even though he's usually seen as assassin, apparently his best class is Lancer. It's a joke that they did in Fate Extra. I believe they also did it in Fate Go. I think they brought the joke back.
ご主人様、コロコロするぞ。勝大連。
まともな勝負は久方ぶりよ。もうしばらく付き合ってもらうぞ。俺、本気を出すとするか。
There we go. Stage clear.
さらばじゃ。
I don't know what you were howling about, but in the end you were nothing but a swine. Thus the instant assassin falls, and peace reigns over the Empire. What a beautiful ending. Did you witness it from within, my love, my power? I witnessed every moment of it. A physically fragile caster single-handedly fought an assassin and won. Why do they say the regalia rules over Seraph? Its power is no joke. No, don't misunderstand. This is our power, yours and mine. Stay together, we have nothing to fear. Now please go on touching me, master. Wrap yourself around me some more. Deeper and hotter, as if you were going to melt. Or if you want, you can tie me up with some straw rope. Oh my lord. Tie up caster. I don't know if I could do that. Sometimes I might have to. When I seated with the regalia on top being locked away, I could actually feel wrapping around caster with my own cognizance. Really were as one. The more I think of wanting to protect her, the more her defensive power increases. Oh, just kind as usual, my beloved. Whereas I'm a bit strict, it's a perfect combination, really. You're the heart and I'm the fist. Between us both, we can govern all of Seraph, and the peace we build will last forever. No matter how many times I hear that, it always piques my interest. Does that mean you'll refrain from unleashing your full wrath, then? Oh, we're listening in. A servant who brazenly assumes she's an emperor. A cruel shrine maiden who wishes to rule over Seraph with fear, defeated my assassin. Imagine that. Your oppression ends here. Forgive my presumption, but I have come to read your last rites. Here in your Millennium capital, full of poison and demons, no flowers dare to bloom. Know that none would ever applaud your reign. I am the servant Saber. I have descended from on high to stop your atrocities. How futile. Saber. I've seen her before. Her appearance is a mistake. She's the other servant I fought alongside in the Holy Grail War. What? You remember that clearly, do you? I should give your ring my little pitch. Well, what if she is? She's just another foe, our enemy. And we were enemies to begin with, if you recall. At least as far as I'm concerned. Remember that time we were on our way to the Moonstone Core? You shoved me from behind, and I fell all the way to the other side of the moon. I'm sure I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. Praetor, does that sound familiar? I cannot seem to recall anything of the kind. Makoto, yeah, no doubt about it, that's me standing next to the red saber. Same face, same look, even the same breathing pattern. I know nothing is impossible, but still. I asked Cass what's going on. Free-spirited as she seems, Cass is actually very cunning and alert. She has to know what's happening here, if anyone does. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. See, for some reason, you've been split up into halves. One is your mind, the other is your soul. Please don't worry, the one I've fallen for is a beautiful soul, which is you. So you see, there's nothing to worry about. You should have heard of this. I believe there are 3 elements involved, building a digital shell for oneself. If I'm the soul, then that must mean the one over there is indeed the mind. I get it, that's why I have such a floaty sense of reality. The mind controls the expressions of passion and emotion. I control the existence of true nature and instinct. Flaunting your intimacy, are you? I see that head of yours is twisted as ever. But as you must understand, that all comes to an end this instant. This Millennium Capital nonsense is finished. We have no time for such petty feuds. The true threat is approaching Seraph as we speak. True threat. Saber must be talking about the giant monster I saw in the Moonstone Core. Not understanding, and Kodo gives the same motion. How very interesting. Are you finished now? Really, what do you suppose that has to do with anything? As long as my husband stays with me, that's all I need. Nothing else matters but to have my dearest close beside me forever. Everything else is trivial nonsense. I wouldn't trade that for anything, no matter what you think you can offer me. So you refuse to fight alongside me. In all sincerity, that pains me more than you know. So be it, then I must strike down this evil queen who would rule Seraph only to indulge her own sinful whims. Even if it costs me the other Praetor. Praetor! The other regalia. So you got the other one, Saber. Then I won't hesitate to use my full power. My husband! Now, Mooncell, if you would acknowledge our royal authority, then come. Deliver your power to the Queen of the Moon. You would summon your full strength? Then I shall do the same. Defend yourself! You didn't give us a magical girl transformation. The numbers are on our side. From a bold linear motion to a fierce attack based on pinpoint movement. I praise your defense, caster. I had expected to best you easily face to face. It seems I underestimated you. Could have easily pressured you further, of course, and in the end you would have fallen had I willed it so. However, crushing you with full measure of my strength after that struggle with the assassin left you so exhausted would be so very dull. And would tarnish my good name besides. I will leave you be for now, caster, but know this. When next we meet, we shall settle every one of our differences for good and all. You, with all your power, care only for your own selfish desires. Or is it that power that drives you towards such greed? With the world in flames around you, you would rather play the harlot than the heroine. How very pitiful. Selfish desires? Yes, that's right. I will seize these lands with the one I love. I will rule them all, enjoy the finest delights, and what's wrong with any of that? Heavens me! My apologies, dearest. I know we just returned to the castle. I'll be going ahead to the sleeping area. It's been more minor than I thought, so I'm terribly drowsy. And oh, you can join me, love, or if you're still groggy, please make yourself comfortable in this nice, relaxing throne. The castle, the throne, every atom in the air, it all belongs to you. Well, to you and I both. So please enjoy and relax to your heart's content. If you need anything, please let the maid know. I would love to treat you to a wondrous feast. As a queen, I'm kind of busy. So let the maid handle all the minor details. Please use her to your liking. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be nodding off. If you happen to sneak into my room while I'm asleep, I won't mind a bit. Just come on. The castle, the throne, and everything else here belongs to me. The me and caster, really. Why is it not singing in yet? Maybe because everything feels so empty. I would be lying if I said I wasn't tired. I slept for so long, just moving takes a lot out of me. The throne is padded and soft. Its fine cushions remind me of caster's skin. To will myself to stay awake at this point, even so a few things to think about. Caster's words, Saber's words, even Archimedes' words. The unknown threat approaching Seraph. Crazy, right? Super crazy. Weird and crazy. She wasn't like that before. At first, she was just a little down, but that regalia ring? Once she turned that thing on, she went full tyrant. That's how she is now. Anyone who goes against her ends up like this. Look, believe me when I say you're heading down a dead end here. No one's gonna nothing's good gonna come out of it. So, little squirrel, if you and I were to bring her down. That's what Elizabeth's trying to say. I don't understand where she's coming from. The situation isn't good for Castor, and she'll be in danger if she stays like this. It's true, I've known her ever since we reunited on the throne. It's neither here nor there. I don't want to stop Castor or deny her anything. I want to let her do what she wants right now. Are you serious? You're just going to let her do her thing? Remember how she was going to handle you and Archimedes? She has a point. Castor must have a good reason for acting this way. What if she doesn't? No, what if she does and she's hiding it from me? That's not possible. Castor always explains everything thoroughly. No matter what, if she ever held anything back, she wouldn't be the caster right now. If that time ever comes, I'll have to fulfill my responsibility as her master. You really believe in her that much? Because you know what that means, right? Let's say if some situation occurred that broke the contract between a servant and master. If you messed up, I know. That's why I have to fulfill my responsibility. Castor's sin is my sin. If she disappears, it'll be cause for me to disappear as well. You must be an idiot. You know, you totally believe in her more than she does. You are one determined little squirrel. Besides, I'm a little... No, never mind. Don't worry about it. If you're so stuck on her, you go ahead and do whatever.
助けてって言っても
But don't come crying to me later. Medusa's side story is unlocked.
初陣お疲れ様で
Really work on our mission. Now you go ahead and take a nice long rest. Time for a quality time in Tomamo's room. Heavens me, I'll heal your battle fatigue in a snap. No, there's no trick to it, aside from just being here in this room. Acting and talking will naturally heal you, physically and mentally. This room is made just for that. How strong do you think Saber is?
セイバーさん
Saber, you say? Oh, she's strong, I'd say.
聖杯戦争で
Definitely made an impression in the Holy Grail. What does that have to do with anything? I have the regalia and the shining, gorgeous soul of my master beside me. Along with that, both those things, I have nothing to fear from her. Not that I'd lower my guard, mind you, but let's keep her in perspective. If Saber is our greatest enemy, then we might be able to talk things out with her and combine her influence. What if a caster thinks of that? Are you asking me to play nice with the traitor? Hold it right there, darling. Are you saying you're not satisfied with me alone? Not at all. Just want to avoid unnecessary conflict.
さすがバ
Why am I not surprised? Your looks are as perfect as your heart is generous. To be so forgiving, even of treason. But there's something about that I can't stand. Something about treason, I mean, not about you.
どちらにしても
Either way, you've only made me more upset. If you show any more pity to this traitor, I'd be so furious. I don't even know.
今日の献立は
On the menu today, piping hot meat, white potatoes, fresh savory omelets, and teriyaki yellowtail. Fished from the seas of Sarah.
今日の西の果て
Carrot and daikon miso soup, boiled spinach, all made with vegetables from the western fields of the capital.
白いご飯
Oh, and white rice. It's not much. I'm afraid this is the cuisine your loving wife has painstakingly prepared.
ご出
How do you like it? Truly, truly delicious, modest about her cooking skill, I think she's extraordinary. The name of the food, a strange feeling comes over me. Up until now, cast of the servant and cast of the queen have seemed like two different people. When I experience a full measure of cooking skills, I realize that even as a servant, she's an incomparable
どうかなさい
queen.
ましたか
What seems to be the problem? You're hesitating.
ご心配
Oh, no need to worry. Tomorrow, the day after, and every day after that, I'll put all my heart into my...
がありましたら
If you have a favorite, please don't hesitate to say so. Here with the recipe book in hand.
なんと
What? You like curry? Why didn't you say so sooner? Because I'm the best of the best at that. See, as my friend Benny Enma says, first you must learn the simplest
作る
things.
までそれは
I have trained to make the world's best curry. Trained so hard, I've shed blood on the beaches. Now I can prepare 108 spices.
金字の領域
And as soon as an Indian-like region appears in Seraph,
ターメリッククミン
cardamom, turmeric, and cumin,
香辛料
even garam masala, I will arrange the greatest spices and prepare them for you.
楽し
This will be fun, very fun. Since queen-like presence concealed, tamamo no mae. The subject turned to cooking, her expression lights up. She'll be the perfect wife, or at least I believe that looking at her now.
すみません話してばかりでは
Ah, I'm sorry, we should be doing more than talking right now, shouldn't we?
主人様
Excuse me a moment, my husband. She says that caster lightly taps her knees. How about a lap pillow? Oh dear. Yeah, we don't need any of those. Western Authority, Mermellum, City of Lost Destiny. I said someone nearby. Open my eyes. It's a beautiful sight. Even awake, I feel like I'm still dreaming. Her eyes glow in gold, her hair shines bright. The woman who stands and fights beside me. She's close to me, incredibly close. Close enough that her lips are almost touching. Not what I expected to see first thing in the morning, but I guess nothing's impossible.
ですか
Are you awake, my dear? I don't mind if you want to sleep in longer. I don't mind one bit.
夢です
This is a dream. We're both in a dreamlike state. That proves it. I don't bother arguing. She lies on top of me, pressing down. She's warmly comfortable like a blink. I'm a servant who specializes in guarding the mausoleum of the Yellow Emperor. I can play that role anytime. If you want to sleep in, please do. Same if you want to wake up early. Everything is all up to you, my husband. A former guard the mausoleum of the Yellow Emperor. Remember, she can establish a secret connection with a certain negative energy, which guides luck from the Kunlun. She also has a mirror which can reflect the golden light of the sun. It's great that she has so many titles and jobs. Can't go wrong with branching out. Frankly, I wish I had more than one name. It's neither here nor there.
起きてしまわれた
Oh, I see you're awake. How unfortunate. But other than that, good morning. So the shining light of my radiant divinity is enough to wake you up then? Get up and smile with morning, looks like a nice day. Kiss casually sidles toward me. And she sticks with me, basically glued together. Something special about this morning? Of course, every day and night is special with you, you have to ask. Just spending the day being so close to my loving husband makes Tamamo so happy. So what do we need to do today? Nothing! We can get all that we want for no work at all. Let's seize anything we want at any chance we get. Seize anything she wants? Speaking of seizing, if I can stretch my hand a bit, I can grab her hypnotic fluffy tail. I'm 90% sure that's not what she means. All of a sudden, I'm talking to Cassie like this in my room, Nostalgia begins to rise up. Never when she's in here, but when she goes out the throne room, she shows her dangerous side. To find out why. I am Tamamoto Mae, who stands by your side here in Seraph. This time for sure. Promise I will never let you go again. I will serve you forever and ever, in this form that you loved me in. Her words are melancholy, but with a genuine heart. This isn't her usual cheerful courtship. She's quiet, something she can't just laugh off. I feel like I've seen her say farewell like this before. In the middle of the Moon's Holy Grail War, or like in the middle of a fight. Something from a dream I can't quite grasp. Is something the matter? Why are you staring at me like that? Oh, no, look at you. You're the very epitome of heat, like your soul itself is on fire. That's those aloof, silent eyes. I can't take. I'm just going to devour you. I won't leave a crumb. Just looking at her. Didn't even mean anything by it. How did I come to this? A real hero always cleans her plate. Wait, am I a hero? Whatever, I don't even care. The entire world belongs to me, so I declare from the very Millennium Capital. Even though you're my master, here I hold you in my hands. No, in my tail! So fluffy. The fluff's getting out of control. Stay. Oh my god, what is this? Oh no. Oh no, what is this? No, stop! King Zhou Shang here in Seraph. Didn't you kill him? She finally said she did say don't know this time she's not that kind of woman, but this is like she's going she does. Oh no. Situation continues to advance like a rolling boulder. Oh my lord. Alright, what the hell do you think you're doing, you animal? Damn! I was wondering why you left so early. I thought, oh, maybe she's making breakfast. But no, it's this! What have you been, night crawling? You trying to pull out some kind of weird oriental fantasy, you fox? And just like that, the boulder stops. Maybe I should thank Elizabeth for saving me. Was I really in that much danger? Saving you? No, you just get out of here, possibly. I just came back because Karna handed me a package to deliver, and then I saw you, and I flew on in because I'm a dragon. It's not like I was worried about you or anything. Oh, so that's what it is. Are you trying to be the girl next door, who steals the hero from the sassy, pushy heroine? Girl next door? So who's she supposed to be, the visiting princess? That's fine. Story's cliche, but I love a little squirrel. How cheeky. Ah, Jesus Christ. That sort of shock looks just like the effect of an attack. Sure if it's a magecraft or a curse. Probably a curse. Is Cassie going to put that curse on her in the first place? And if so, what about the other servants she has under her? Did she curse them too to keep them under control? I understand where she's coming from. It's heartless, but does keep her in control. Well, that shock did seem pretty drastic. Elizabeth's okay. Damn it, am I dead? I thought I died. I think I'm a demi-dragon or I'd definitely be super dead right now. But hey, I think she jolted the fat right out of my stomach! Keep that up and I'll look great in no time. Oh, there's no need to worry. Yes, might have been a little heavy hand. Elizabeth's sheer determination can't be stopped. Demi-dragon, is it? If you're insulated against electricity, you're more like an electric eel. Call yourself one of those from now on. Don't you gotta thank me for all this healthy discipline? A maid cheekily mouthing off to a queen. You don't think I'm done with you yet, do you? If you're used to electricity, then next up is fire. Should I roast you into a burnt little newt right here? Thank you for disciplining me. Please forgive my atrocities, my queen. This no longer amuses me. Darling, please go on ahead to the throne room. I have breakfast on 2 before. Please take your time and enjoy, and I'll see you afterwards. If you'll excuse me, farewell. Stop. Don't come any closer. Save me now, it'll hurt 100 times more. I'm the castle's maid. I'll just do my job, and you go on holding that stupid fox's hand. That's for the sake of Seraph. But thanks for the thought anyway. King of Seraph and Queen Castor, please forgive my intrusion. Now that we know a certain emperor holds the other regalia, there is no doubt she will oppose the queen's rule. It would be wise to defeat this other regalia wielder, Emperor Nero, as soon as possible. So you finally stay up my way? Very well then. Though it is rather convenient for you that you have an excuse to come around. Still, you shameless scholar, I won't say I told you so. I overrule my own edicts whenever I please, after all. It's only human. Delighted to hear that, Your Majesty. When you defeat the Emperor, you can reassemble the split regalia. But Saber has built the base of her own deep within her territory, just like this Millennium Capital. In order to defeat the Emperor, you need to take the fight to her. Unlike yesterday, Archimedes and Castor seem to be on the same page. Or rather, their interests now overlap. We're going to fight Saber, the Emperor. Not something I wish for, but I don't think I can talk Castor out of it. There's also the enemy we encountered, the Moon Cell Core. We need to prepare for it by putting the regalia back together, so we have to make a move. Wait a minute, we're talking about running off to invade someplace. Don't we need to rescue the Emperor's little squirrel first? Shut your mouth, mate. I thought I told you to clean the oven. Go sulk in the soot, will you? I'm done cleaning the kitchen already. It's like breathtakingly clean right now. So how about a little gratitude? No, forget it. Forget the gratitude. Let's talk about the squirrel. See, now that I'm free, what you could have me do is invade Saber's territory, throw a nice big concert, and make the rescue while I'm there. There's no need for that. The Master's soul is right here. That being the case, there's no need to drag the mind here, too. In fact, it would happen much faster with only the soul here. Huh? Oh, I see. Yes, that makes sense, I suppose. Isn't this going too fast? I mean, Castor seems to know what she's talking about. Is it a compatibility issue? Maybe the mind's better suited for Saber and I'm better suited for Castor? What matters is the regalia. Once we restore it, we won't have to conquer the Moon Cell the hard way. Instead of marching in sector by sector, we get our hands on her regalia, and everything will fall right into place. And in the end, Seraph will belong to me. The Moon Cell itself will proclaim my sovereignty, and we shall rule forever in paradise. Well, it's all so simple, and here I thought it would be so much trouble. Does our little Emperor not understand that everything in Seraph exists to please me? Words are honest and intentions are pure. Some might say her desires are selfish, but I can't argue with her. And she's not wrong. If we do get our hands on the regalia, all the little problems beneath her will sort themselves out. But then there's the unknown threat. From what Archimedes and Saber mentioned, Castor and I will eventually have to take care of it. Uniting the regalia. If we do that, we'll take all of Seraph and the Moon Cell. And that does mean we'll take on the responsibility to protect it. Since our husband agrees as well, how perfectly suitable. Shall we head off to battle then? Hand in hand, we shall scatter the petals of the Roman rose and stain its soil with blood. Yes, let's go together. So we're gonna forget about the other little squirrel. Did she really just say that? The hell? That fox has gotta be nuts! Oh dears, have you eaten all your breakfast? Oh, could it be that you were so in love with me you couldn't wait to see me? And you couldn't even wait until I finished, stranger? I'm so happy to hear that. Came in here for her. I see her face before the battle. Sitting her on the throne like that made me want to check up on her, so I'm glad she's back to her usual self while she's in here. Also for you just made me think before me. It really does all she can to be what she thinks of as an ideal woman. No apologies for coming in here. This isn't just my room, it's our room. So don't need to hold back. You can GUT anytime you like in here. What? Not too late to do it now. If you want, we can pick up where we left off. Oh my lord. What's a DUT? Should I have asked that question? There's some nonsense thing to say, but I questioned your instinct. My devious consort, DUT stands for Datum Unintentional Trouble. Oh no. Datum is the sound our hearts make when we cross the line. When our hands and feet slip, oh no. Oh dear. Have I renounced my inhibitions? Oh dear. Oh, so someone was getting a controller, got a paper fan and swung at her. Unintentionally. Intentionally. That heart of yours, so lost sometimes and yet so steady. A long time to play around like this. Oh dear. Somebody stop her! Somebody find her something! She's going to go feral! Enemy forces have yet to completely take over this area. Because of that, there are still unclaimed areas called neutral sectors. I advise you attack at once and seize the neutral sectors before the enemy can.
領域を平定している隙を突かれたか。敵軍の接近を許すとは。だが、あとわずかで平定できる。中立セクターの制圧を極力優先してくれ。
敵の成敗は後だ。まずは中立セクターをいただこう。
お、敵の相手は後回しかい。まずは中立セクターと。まずい。ここで中立を奪われれば敗戦濃厚だ。こちらは中立セクターを狙う他にない。彼らよりも先に制圧しよう。中立セクターだ。ロストマトリックスを発見し制圧しろ。
おや、何やら違和感が。この近くにロストマトリックスがあるようです。ご主人様、周囲を探してみましょう。怪しいところに攻撃するのです。
同列的ないい。残りのロストマトリックスロストマトリックスを確保した。その調子だ。
トッパのひとみや侵入します。優しく殺してあげましょう。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。制圧できましたね、キャスター。その調子で手に遊ばれない。
中立セクターが奪取された。そうでなくてね。このまま一気に攻めるぞ。戦力の手薄なところから起こせ。
任せるがよい。世の華々しき活躍を見よ。
おお、言われるまでもねえ。片っ端から攻め落とす。
500体撃破とは少しだけ見直しました。想像以上です。あと少しで敵軍のレジメマトリックスが完成してしまいます。もうすぐ意外大作戦。あと少しで敵軍のレジメマトリックスが完成してしまいます。もうすぐ諦めなさい。諦めなさい。制圧完了しました。
Here's Lancer.
決死の覚悟で来るがいい。
Lancer Kuhulan.
だらしのないこと。制圧完了しました。あとはお好きにどうぞ。
狐の姉ちゃんか。ここで会ったからにはこれ以上進ませねえ。
あちらに着いたのは貴様の分。軽くあしらってやるとしよう。1000体撃破とは。あ、いえ失礼。思わず抜け出てしまった。撃参ります。
チンタラやってんな。
気がついたら真っ赤だったというか完全敗北寸前。 もう味方がピンチです。ご主人様、面倒ですが助けに行きましょう。
やるじゃねえか。盛り上がってきたね。こいつら痛えぞ。
これぐらいはしていたい。
つまんねえ話になった。
その方やきました。
ここまでだよ。悪いな、先に楽になるぜ。
天末敵面。よく燃えますね。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。ジャンプ。ブランド発見で。私あれ大嫌いです。こちらです。ジャンプ。ご主人コロコロするぞ。調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
中立セクターだ。ロストマトリクスを発見し制圧しろ。
おや、何に違和感が。この近くにロストマトリクスがあるのです。ご主人様、周囲を探してみましょう。怪しいところに攻撃するのです。
引き続き捜索を続ける。素晴らしい戦果だ。素晴らしい戦果だ。ロストマトリクスを確保した。その調子だ。
このままだと味方がやられちゃいます。こちらです。舞い上がっていただきます。ジャンプ。こちらです。言っときます。制圧完了。この調子で徹底的にぶっ潰します。
中立セクターを制圧されてしまったが、あちらの軍師も
And we have to fight Emiya.
アーチャーが出現した。撃破に向かって。手早く片付けるとしよう。アーチャーが出現した。撃破に向かってくれ。決着の時だ。何？ここで貴様を倒してしまえばいいのだろう。大化粧。
選び口をな、キュート。無粋極まるわ。分け知り顔ももはやここまで。運動を渡してくれる。理学大作家。
And Noble Phantasm.
たまに息吹を三位水天に余ってますこれ自在にしてみそぎの証新法羽化の鏡なり八根上来大日照ああもう味方がピンチですご主人様面倒ですが助けに行きましょう
ここからだ
このままだと味方がやられちゃいます来ました
やってくれる今は俺が強い
しばらく味方の被害が拡大中いかがしますマスターやばマジやば卵の神倉庫お忘れなくポッパイヒトビーや
突き破る
Shit.
天末敵面よく燃えます意外大作よし
力量を見誤ったか
I might be able to get.
ご主人様やっ
Oh shit. Well, that was a mistake.
私の負けだ
So I'm probably just gonna have to go back and do a replay in order to get the thing. Heavens me. Oh, what is it? Oh. Yes, it seems to be in a bashful mood. No, something else. She's humming, whimpering. I can hear you, Miss Caster. I tried to hold on, but it only made me blush harder. Heavens me, oopsies. How disgraceful of me, but that's okay. I don't mind being disgraceful. Asking for more what we did this morning? Oh dear. This is really pushing for this, so for now I vaguely nod. I sit next to her like this, her eyes seem like the sun itself. Golden colors are looking at me. Just being there feels like they're sucking me in. It's not fair, dear. I'm prepared and always will be, and you know I could just push you right over anytime. The new capital, a city built for my own desires. Here we are, in my castle, in my keep, in my special room with the heart of it all. You with that silent stare of yours. I can't wait any longer. Are you teasing me? Are you baiting me? Whatever challenge you want to give me, I'll take it. My husband. And we're back here. Oh god, it never works out until the third. Last time was with Lunar Cake Moon at this time. Wait. Oh, I started shaking. Oh dear. You don't fear me, I see. You know we're in such different places. You continue to stare at me, straight ahead, without averting your gaze. It's a maiden in white. She has brown skin, a tall, slender body, and unforgettable red eyes. She has the look of a warrior, no doubt about it. She's definitely someone who fights. Someone who fights, putting it mildly. Not so much a human as a walking calamity. Came to this planet to destroy it. I'll grow all of Seraph and rule over it. I'll bring the moon cell to a halt and wipe away its civilizations. I was born to be an alien invader. I see. If she's an alien, it's going to be hard for either of us to understand each other. If she was born only to destroy, then I can see her living up to that, but... I do have questions. If she was born that way, born to destroy everything, then that's who she is. But is it really what she wants to do? Why does she want to give that up? Reasons. I have reasons. How strange. You look the same, but you have different natures. You ask the same questions, but with different meanings. You suggest I should say who I am, that I shouldn't reject who I am, that I should seek a different path while living as who I am. But I don't have that option. I only destroy. I don't want to break lives apart, but in the end, they break anyway. I destroy civilizations. I destroy lives. That's my existence. It's futile to try and change that. May as well give up. Questioning me is a waste of time. You should surrender as my prisoner. How long do you intend to resist me? This is so pointless. I feel so heavy. When will I awaken from this dream? I found you, my husband. You flutter off just from having fun, and this is what happens. Coming out of nowhere to steal my prey makes my tail bristle. Very well, I'll scorch this little mix with the heat of my... Wait. You. What barbarian god are you? That presence, that pressure, I remember it from a long time ago. Ah, so this is how you present yourself, is it? An enemy of humanity, just like me. That unknown threat approaching Seraph? It's you, isn't it? Maiden in White doesn't respond to Cass's words, as if she has no words to respond with. She just stares out at Cass with a chilling gaze, and then... My second experience with vertigo. With my eyes, Cass was right there, Maiden in White nowhere to be seen. Was I dreaming? Maiden's words are still echoing in my head, but Cass's reaction is what worries me the most. Cass called the Maiden an enemy of humanity. No, I just wanted to say that. Little Homework was trying to dig her way into my husband's head. I wanted to send her straight to hell, but I couldn't. She had quite a bit of power, I must say. No wonder Archimedes is all worked up about her. But she's our enemy, that's all there is to it. You cannot sympathize with her. Do you understand, my dearest darling? Can't really think of an argument. As Kat said, she felt extremely dangerous. That might not be the whole story. I finally got in! What the hell, you put up an even stronger barrier? Good thing you weren't up to anything pervy, huh? Not as long as I'm around. Maid, I don't remember demanding your services here. Tingling no more! I can do it. I've trained myself to be completely lightning-proof. Your next show had better hit 1,000,000 volts! Wait, no, never mind that. Anyway, what the hell? Why aren't you just shocking me for no reason now? What are you having, a rough day? How presumptuous. Maybe I should start using 2 fingers. This really tingles. You can see what a powerful shock it is. Eating another one like that after this morning must be dangerous even for servants. This is nothing. Off with you, maid, and be grateful for my husband's mercy. He pities you too much to see you fried to a crisp. Ah, such compassion. Thank goodness, looks like she's stopping for now. I should be safe here myself, but I highly advise Elizabeth to leave the room. Guess you clearly hates it if anyone else gets in here. I just need to go, right? I get it. Hey Elle, I'm doing alright, how about you? My apologies for the little display. Please just forget it ever happened. Suppose I won't pounce on you just now. Please rest tonight and sleep well. Well then, everything has been the same as the last try up until this point. But this is new. Saber was so wretchedly emotional and unpredictable for it. For Cass's desires are clear and simple. I've set the wheels in motion and spared no effort to do it. Nothing left to do now but stand back and pray. Pray? What am I praying to? Perhaps I should wish upon a star. Oh my, look who it is. I commend you, Lancer, so faithfully devoted to the tasks you shouldn't have. Karna, Lubu, Medusa, all glorious servants who fight for the queen. But here you are, stuck with the scullery work. Why do you obey? Not as if the queen will ever respect you. You could leave anytime you like, they'd never catch you. But here you stay. Well, yeah, it's humiliating, but I guess I'm okay with it. I have a lot to make up for. The things I've done, well, I can't exactly work them off. If you show that meek expression of yours to the king, I'm sure mercy would find you. Yeah, well, let us end our game here. It's your turn now, Elizabeth. I'll remove the curse Caster placed on you, but you know what you must do in return. Huh, so you're serious about giving me the spotlight? Are you more into dragons than foxes? Oh, don't be foolish, I despise both, but I do know how to appreciate a human body. Yours in particular has a certain symmetry. Now show me your throat. Now this of the cursed child's play, I'll wipe it away without leaving a mark. If you want, I can even give you a little tune-up. That was what I missed last time. This time, I'll increase your spirit value so that you can properly wield the regalia. I only sort of get it, but okay, yeah, sure, I'll believe you. That fox is acting weird for sure. There's no way she just forgot the little squirrel, even if it is just the mind. See, if that's what motivates you, fine. Ironic, but I suppose no one can see just how they'll fall into the abyss. No matter, you will seize the regalia and become the new sovereign. After that, do what you will. But make sure to fuse both pieces of the regalia, the queen's and the emperor's. When the third one arrives, you must connect them all. Not that I care, but why gather them all together if you're just gonna break them? Wouldn't one be good enough? It doesn't work that way, Lancer. The regalia isn't at its most complete, it's most perfect. It cannot shut down the moon cell. The regalia must be complete before it's broken. Only then will its destruction resonate across the entire system. Then, finally, that damnable moon cell will suffer the deadliest wound in its history. Do not forget, connect all three pieces. Yeah, I get it. Screw making up for all my sins, I'm done playing that stupid game. By the way, as I lie there half asleep, Caster speaks to me flaunting a sinister smile. Her premonition, knowing this is an unforgiving battlefield, I sit up on the futon and face her. You don't need to do that, just have a simple question. I hope I'm wrong here, but you know how some women are, the way our thoughts always keep us up at night. Soon at this hour, there's something I need to hear from you, alright? During the Disney spell, what did you feel toward the woman in white? Was it admiration by any chance? No, it was not admiration. I did admire her, yes, oh dear. Okay, what do we say to the homicidal fox lady? How about this one? Of course, I knew that, of course. I just need to hear you say it. Even if some mysterious stranger wanders into your life, your heart is still with me. I wasn't as sure of that until just now, to be honest. She's copying me, you see. I thought that might appeal to you somehow. Oh my. What part of Caster is she copying? Well, first, my aura of mystery. Her aura of mystery. My cool facade. Her cool facade. My sisterly charms. Her sisterly charms. Picture perfect lady, after all, aren't I? Perfect. She did copy something else from me too, but it would be indecent to mention it. In any case, she and I are rivals now. I already vowed not to lose to Saber, but I'd rather let Saber get a step ahead than let that other woman. My husband? Feel a sudden need to give Caster a hug and pat her soft head. Something with the innocent way she closes her eyes makes me want to do that. This was a serious discussion when we're doing this. Well, at least I know the way you feel now. That's all I really need. I am the sunlight in the watery heavens, the mirror that reflects the sun on a watery surface. Let no clouds obscure your face. But rest for now. Let my anxieties clear like the fog, and by tomorrow I'll be my usual self again. So far, your usual self has been crazy. Please excuse me for waking up. I won't bother you again. Good night, and I mean it this time. Laughter in the capital of roses. Oh, victory after victory. So gratifying. Witness, my subjects, the flowers in the capital have all bloomed in triumph. Oh, I wish everyone could gather here right now. Can't you just picture them shouting out huzzah for freedom? Well, technically, the people aren't unified yet, but that's just nuance. The Millennium Capital's motto is, Live Free in Paradise. When we're talking military strategy, human nature, or just a nice cup of sake. What matters most are results, don't you think? As it was on Earth, more elegant than the Yin Dynasty, milder than the Heian era, one eternal land without a cloud in the sky. That's what this place should be, more like that, just a bit more. We will strike down anyone who dares to stand in our path. Oh look, the Greek one! Just as the Queen has said, I, Archimedes, am delighted to report the following. The Queen's undeniable victories have weakened the pretentious Emperor's campaign. Just a bit more, and then... all of Seraph will belong to our King and Queen as one united world. We've already pinpointed the so-called Emperor's base. If we can topple that base, then there will be no more obstacles and the capital can return to normal, yes? Yes, and the regalia will be as one again. You in particular understand the importance of that, Makoto. Now then, my dears, we're off to the battlefield. This time we'll give that selfish emperor her last rites. Now to the final battle. Will this really be final battle? Seems that way. If nothing else, this war will bring the regalia back together. Get back, I should apologize to Elizabeth for making her worry. I'm thinking of it, I haven't seen Elizabeth since this morning. Before that, just be very safe. I want you to make me a promise. What kind of promise? Maybe call it a bomb that'll pay dividends, or... oh, let's not fight about it. Let's put it this way. Just win the battle. Sure you haven't forgotten. We need to talk more about that incident, your friendly little chat with the enemy leader. Talking to her here in this room is one thing. On the battlefield, it could get you killed. So please promise me one thing. On the battlefield, do the smart thing and let me make all the decisions. Please don't forget, consider it an edict from the Queen. While I am your servant, I also rule an empire, and I can be as ruthless as the times require. The word on my understanding. For all her vast empire, all her riches, what she fears losing the most is Makoto. It means so much to me that you understand, Master. You're still not quite at your peak, you know. You're still the soul, beautiful and fragile as you are. Aren't you most beautiful when you're most gentle and vulnerable? Seeing you that way brings me so much joy, and terror at the thought of losing you. So I'm sorry if I sound awful about this. The decisive battle is about to begin. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh with you, but please, just this once, let me take the lead. I know you just got here, Elle. It is getting a little late for me, so I am going to end the stream here. It's been about a few hours. So... the next time we stream, we'll have finished off story 2. We'll finish off Castor's story next time. We got a third story. We're slowly getting these things unlocked. We unlocked Medusa with last level, so we should be getting Lubu, then Karna. And then we've got some other characters to unlock. And this saber at the very end... this is gonna be tricky. She's got very specific conditions, and they're not exactly easy to fulfill. But, as I said, that will be for later. I appreciate you all being here, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!